afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the globe you're listening from. It's been a while. Wow, been a while here on this platform. Been a while. How are you guys doing? My audience, especially the Sickle Cell Warriors, and then by the virtue of extension, the physically challenged set of people as well. So my major constituency is the Sickle Cell Warriors, but by virtue of extension, sickle cell sometimes tend to generate into some physical disabilities in the body. So how are you guys doing? How have you been? Wow, it's been a while now. Hadikomi is here again. In this part of the world I am, especially here in Nigeria, it's the weather is being characterized the season. Let me put it that way. It's being characterized by rain. By cold weather. How are you guys doing? This time around, you don't need a medical doctor, you need no prophet to tell you that this is the time you need to uh, uh, build a warm environment around yourself. You need no one to tell you that by now. Experience has taught you that, by the virtue of the nature of your health, you already know that you already know things that can cause, anemia in you. And what are the things that can cause anemia? Too much stress, you know, cold, excess cold penetration into the body system, dehydration, you know, things like that are things, these things are what causes anemia. Okay, what is anemia? Anemia is that condition, that situation that comes up when there's no adequate supply of blood, you know, due to the abnormal formation of the hemoglobin S, the shape, the shape of the abnormal formation of hemoglobin S, alters the functionality and the shape of the red blood cell. I've always told you that the shape of the red blood cell that's supposed to be circular but becomes something like a semicircle. You can use the shape of a flat tire of a vehicle to explain such thing. So when this happens and then there's a sticky, these cells, red blood cells become sticky at all, and then aches, pain starts occurring at that part of the body that that shortage of blood is being experienced. Anemia commences, and then it leads to body ache. That's when you have things like the VOC, the vaso-occlusive crisis, the hyperhemolytic crisis, the acute sequestration crisis. By the virtue of extension, it can lead to things like avascular necrosis and for but to cop it, prevention they say is better than cure. But I will also say prevention is better and cheaper than cure. So you don't just allow that the weather is cold. Now the good part is that the weather is cold doesn't still mean you can't do the things you want to do. All you need to do is to know your strength, know your weakness. Don't build a warm environment around yourself. That's just the primary thing. Build a warm environment around yourself and take a lot of water. This current season we have, this rainy season we have, people hardly get dehydrated compared to people don't really get dehydrated compared to the dry season. But you see, as for you that you're a sickle cell warrior, it has nothing to do with either you are thirsty or getting. Just follow the normal routine of taking nothing less than 6 sachets of water per day. 6 sachets of water per day. Don't maintain that routine. Always maintain that routine because you see, as for you a sickle cell warrior, it's not just about being thirsty now. It's not just about your body not being dehydrated. No, it's about your body system experiencing enough fluidity. When you take enough water, are you getting it? It's about your body system experiencing enough fluidity. You understand? So, due to the abnormal shape of that red blood cell, and which has also affected its functionality, the formation of abnormal hemoglobin S, which has altered the shape and the functionality of the red blood cell, for the red blood cell to move very well. You need fluidity in your body system. You need enough fluid. You need enough fluid in your body system. So that is the major reason why you need to take water. So it's not just about you are thirsty or not being thirsty. Make it a routine. You can take two sachets of water in a day. Probably in the morning between the hours of 8 to maybe 7 to 10. Take two sachets of water between the hours of 12 to 3. Take two sachets of water, and then between the hours of, let's say, 5 to 7 or 5 to 8, you can take another two sachets of water. It's not it's you can just split it. As for me, I take 8 sachets of water per day. As for me, I take 8 sachets of water per day. So these are some of the things I do. That many people see me, they say, you don't even look like it. These are some of the tips that you need to, especially even if you, as a sickle cell warrior, even if you don't know anything, you know, it's advisable you take fruits, vegetables very well and all. But you see, above all, and then, okay, I will also say, don't be far away from your medication. Don't also be far away from don't let your medication be too far away from you. Yeah, anywhere you're going, make sure your medication at least a dose, at least when you're not going too far, I know, okay, you will go and come back. At least make sure a dose is with you. Okay, so when the time when you're back home, then you take. But don't let whichever way, don't let your medication be too far away from you. Yes, don't let your medication be too far away from you. These are some of the things. But above all, even if you know nothing about all what I've been saying, about all what I've said now, just make sure you take enough of water per day. Just take enough water per day. Eat fruits, take watermelon, take cucumber, things like this, carrots, pineapple. Take a lot of fruits very well. Take a lot. Don't be, and the good part is that fruits is natural. Fruit is natural, so it's not like maybe there's when you take it, maybe there's a certain dose you have to take. No, so take a lot of water per day, eat fruits, eat vegetables very well, and make sure, try as much as possible. Many people will say, well, it's part of the what I have, this and that, the economy is that listing. You don't need to spend much. You don't need to spend much. That's why you have the options of fruits. That's why you have the options of water. So take enough water and take enough fruits. And even if you can, just make sure you take enough water per day. Yeah, take enough water, at least 6 sachet, medically recommended. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. How much more? I'm not licensed to be a medical doctor, and I'm not one. But from experience and from what I've been told by different medical doctors, take not less than. In fact, I take 8 sachet of water per day, just like I said. So those are one of the things you need to engage at this period. Either you feel dehydrated or not. This is how to either you are feeling or you are feeling thirsty or not. No, just make sure it's just for the sake of your health. You need to do it. It's a normal routine. It's a normal thing you need to do to stay healthy. How can I compare? It's just like you don't have to say you feel like breathing in and breathing out. You don't have to say you feel like breathing in oxygen, feel like taking out carbon dioxide. No, no. It's a normal thing. That's what the Lord has God has created you. So just for that, just take it like that. That's a normal routine. Like make it a normal routine, make it part of you.